Hi there, Dean Linnell here with the Linnell Group at the Whistler Real Estate Company, and welcome to the Whistler Real Estate Ask Me Anything show, where I answer all your Whistler real estate questions. So let's jump right into it today with today's topic. And we're asking, what is the best area in Whistler to get the best rental income from? Now, the best traditional areas to get the best income out of your property in Whistler is if you own near the base of the mountain. So you really would like to be down at the bottom, right at the bottom of the gondola, or over at the bottom of the gondola on Blackcomb. Or if you can afford it, even being right on the ski runs on Blackcomb or on Whistler, anywhere that you get ski in, ski out access on either mountain. So that's really the gold standard of properties in Whistler. However, this is really going to cost you. So being ski in, ski out, if you've looked at property in Whistler before, you're going to realize that there's only a couple of options. So you've got really expensive phase one condos and townhomes right along the side of the run at Blackcomb, or you could be in the base in one of these hotel condos, which is a very different animal because it's a phase two property. Now remember, phase one properties are unlimited owner use them as much as you want, and do nightly rentals as well if you care to. However, phase twos, these are hotel properties where you can only use them 28 days in the winter and 28 days in the summer. The rest of the time, the hotel runs it for you and you get a share of the revenue. So if you're purchasing in these zones, they really are quite pricey. So if you're looking at, let's say, a townhouse that's a 3-bedroom townhouse, ski in, ski out at Blackcomb, that's going to run at least $2 million, all the way up into the $3, $4, even $5 million range. Now, if you're looking at something smaller, maybe a 1-bedroom at, let's say, the Aspens, well, those are even going in the $900 to $1 million range right now. Now, if you back it down to taking a look at the phase two properties, the phase twos, you could buy a studio, which is really a hotel room in the Westin, and the Westin is going to be a studio for around $350,000. But you don't have the flexibility of being able to use it whenever you want or as much as you want. You only got 28 days in the winter and 28 days in the summer. So there's a lot of trade-offs to get that really good revenue stream. Now, by good revenue stream, I mean an ROI of anywhere in the 4% up to 6 or 7%, which is what we're seeing in something like the Four Seasons. And the Four Seasons is at the base of Blackcomb, killer revenues, excellent revenue stream, but the suites there cost a lot more money to purchase. So if you're looking at something that maybe gets a little less revenue and is a lot cheaper, then you might want to look away from the very base of the mountains or ski in, ski out. And that might be something in Village North or further back in Blackcomb Benchlands, maybe towards Lost Lake. Places like that, you're going to be able to pick up maybe a 1-bedroom for $650,000 or $700,000 in a phase one. But the revenue stream is still going to be pretty good. It's just going to be a little less than that 7%. It might be in the 3 or 4% range. Now, another way to get great rental income in Whistler is if you go the old Airbnb route or VRBO, vacation rental by owner. So these websites enable you to just do your own rentals. There's minimal management fees, so you're not paying the 40 to 45% that a hotel is going to charge you to manage that property. You're going to end up getting only charged usually a yearly little fee to be on the Airbnb site, and then you can do your own rentals and you cut out that 40% and that's all in your pocket. So it really boosts up your revenue stream and your ROI. However, there's always trade-offs for things. If you're doing your own rentals and managing all this through VRBO or Airbnb or HomeAway or whatever the website is, you've got to do all those rentals yourself. You've got to manage all the communication between those guests that are emailing you with questions. You've got to stay on top of what the rates are going to be every month. It changes from month to month. You really have to be setting your rates accordingly. And then you also have to coordinate with a cleaning company here to make sure that the property is cleaned after everyone checks out. So that's the trade-off. And that doing it that route really gives you a second sort of side hustle, and it's a lot of work to do that. So those are the different areas in Whistler where you're going to be doing the nightly rentals, and some are better than others. Again, ski in, ski out, base of the mountain, that's platinum level stuff. You're going to pay for it though. Okay, hope you enjoyed this. Thanks so much for dropping by the show today. If you have any particular questions about real estate in Whistler or Pemberton, just send me a DM or type Dean in the comments section below and I'll reach out to you. I hope you got some value out of the show today. So please share if you did, and I'd love to help you out anytime. You've got my details below. Thanks. We'll talk to you soon.